I've been waiting for a long time to have one of these cars in stock. I love the Bullitt Fastback, and I'd say it was worth the wait. This isn't just a Bullitt recreation. This is a factory Highland Green S-Code 68 Mustang Fastback. Factory 390 4-barrel car. It's got a 390 under the hood still. Aluminum head, super fast, fun to drive. But the thing I love most about it is that so many people clone, a red small block Fastback into a Bullitt car. This one left the factory in this color and with a big block 390. I'm excited to drive this thing too. I've already had it out a couple times, and it's one of the easiest cars to burn rubber, and you just tap the gas and it lights them loose. That 390 runs really nice and strong. So it's a 390 FE block. It's got Edelbrock aluminum heads on it. Upgraded Holley carburetor. Serpentine belt system, aluminum radiator. They added power steering. But a nice job on the restoration. The undercarriage is beautiful, and if you look at the tops of the inner fenders, the high gloss paint on that is great, super solid and clean. Shock towers look great. And this thing thumps.
Yeah, it's got a great sounding exhaust.
It does. It's a neat car. I know we've had people emailing us. People email us all the time. When's the next time we're gonna get a Bullitt Mustang in? I've been looking for one. If you've been looking for one, this is the one, man. They added the stealth grille like you see in the movie. The debadged, blacked out grille. So it's got the stealth grille, really nice chrome bumper. Great color. Headlight surrounds look good. Front valance is nice. They got the American Racing 5-spoke wheels, just like the iconic movie car had. And though it's got the Bullitt wheels and grille, this is not a tribute. I mean, this car is the way it came as far as color and came with a big block. Front fender's beautiful. I love the BFG raised wet leather tires. It's got a nice stance. It's got the black C stripe. Really nice fitment. The door fits excellent to the quarter and the rocker. Really nice, no bubbles or issues. Floors are nice on it. Floors and front frame rails look awesome. Do you want to grab on that side, Brady? There's the deluxe Marti report. Will you grab that out of there? Up over the roof's great. Yep. Recorder's nice and clean. So it's got the deluxe Marti report, which will tell us factory S codes in the VIN, came factory with a 394 barrel, Highland Green, R code paint, Highland Green with black decor bucket seats. It's got the interior decor group, so it's got the overhead console, stuff like that. It still has today. And then with all the options, they're able to break it down as one of one produced with all these options. So that's always nice. I love how Ford keeps their records. Interior looks real sharp. Jam paint is nice. Door panel is in real good shape. Looks like your door handle's still the original. You can tell just a little bit of pitting on that, but the door panel and armrest base look like they've been replaced. Those are awfully nice. Door jam paint's good. Corner of the door is rust free. It does need this little U-shaped rubber here, which we can talk to your salesman. We can get one ordered and put on. Bucket seats are in really nice shape. Does have the fold down rear seat, and that's in great shape too. Interior lights work. Headliner is really nice and tight. It's got the overhead console. Really a highly optioned car coming out of the factory. Factory air too, according to the Marti report. It doesn't have the AC stuff on it anymore, but it's kind of unique that factory S code with air. They didn't make many of them. Dash is in good shape. The gauges are original, but they're still really nice and clean. The dash pad looks good. Upgraded it to a custom auto sound radio. It's got the full console. Billet Specialties wheel. No, this is an expensive steering wheel, carbon fiber Billet Specialties wheel. Go grab the trunk, Brady. Great stance, great look. It's got the blacked out tail panel, like the iconic Bullitt. Flowmaster tips, great sounding dual exhaust, rear valance. Paint was done very nicely. Rear bumper's nice, got the GT gas cap. Trunk's really good and solid. These are your factory drain holes there. Jam paint looks good.
This is a one of one.
Yeah, so the Marti will break it down for, it'll say, okay, out of the S code 390 fastbacks that are Highland Green, you know, that break down to factory air, you know, it'll break it down to every option. So this is the only car that left the factory as it is with every option that it had, including like the heavy duty suspension. Really nice straight body. Driver's door fits excellent as well. Rocker's nice and clean. Front fender looks nice. Door handles were replaced. They have a great shine. Corner of the door is excellent. And look at this. This is your original door tag. You can tell it's weathered. But R paint. Highland Green. Lights work on the door panel. Door panel on this side is in great shape as well. Jam paint's awesome. Scuff plates look like they're older, but not in bad shape, but you can tell people have gotten in or out. Driver's seat's in excellent condition. Hood lines up awesome. All right, let's drive her, Brad. Map lights work up here. Starts really nice and easy. It's got a nice cam, well-built engine. All right, wipers work.
What's that little light down there?
Oh, this is a little horn button. So horn button works. I always struggle with these radios, figuring out how to turn these damn things on. I don't know, I know Mark had it working. You put a underdash antenna in it too. I just don't know how to turn the damn thing on. I don't know, I can have the guys look at that. But radio will work, horn works, gas gauge works, amp gauge works. Oil pressure gauge works, temp gauge works. Even your lights in the, you can't see right now because we're in the sunlight, but I was moving it around earlier, the lights in the console work too. Just nice. Heater fan works. This car is fun. We do have, we put some new front end parts on it when it first came in, and we have an alignment appointment scheduled for it, I think Monday. So right now the front end's not aligned, but it'll be done by Monday. Sits here and idles really nice. And this car, like I said, it's one of the easier cars I've been in to squeal the tires. Like all you do is just tap the gas like that, and that's just in drive. But if we wanted to get a little crazy with it, we'll take it down to first gear, go through the gears manually. Well-built motor. It's got a C6 3-speed auto, so nice transmission. The transmission is super responsive. Engine is just awesome.
Yeah.
There we go. Slide my seat back a little bit. That's better. This car is fun. We'll do kind of a rolling one here just in drive. Friggin' runs awesome. It's 80 mile an hour right there. And it's got a good rear end too. It's got a Ford 9-inch posi with 350 gears, so good gear ratio. Just an awesome all-around drivetrain, great exterior restoration. Like I said, we'll get that front end alignment done on Monday. It's just I'm going to be out of town, so I wanted to get this video done while the rest of the car's ready. Runs awesome. Here's your brakes. And you have drum brakes and they're non-power, but they stop nice. You have a really nice full pedal, and just like that, they stop really quick. So the drums and stuff are all set up well. I think Steve McQueen would be proud of this 68 Fastback right here, man. You would have loved being behind the wheel of this one. What a car. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. Just a badass factory S code, Highland Green Bullitt Mustang. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.